A very good morning to one and all, to all my friends and my teachers that have given me the opportunity to present and share my views on the nanotechnology, the topic I have been chosen for talking and giving a presentation on it. Could you please on the screen? Well, the basic one is nanotechnology. Nano. The word nano is given by the great scientist Robert Feldman. He was a physicist. He used to work in the California Caltech Institute. Basically, going into the topic, everyone will get the three questions. Why should we learn about the topic? What is the main importance of the topic? And where is being started? Now guys, the topic nanotechnology I have chosen, the first question is what? Nanotechnology is the study and the application of extremely small things. As I said, nanoparticle, it is the 10 power minus 9. One nanoparticle is equal to 10 power minus 9. That is a billion part of a meter. Now you can see that is why the word extremely small things is being used. And why? To minimize the input and maximize the output. If you have, for example, let us consider you have taken up a challenge to go to a movie, say 150, which has been released now. Will you go for the 150 keeping it black, or will you buy it pre-booking? Everyone will choose pre-booking, of course. Why should you buy the black, even spending more money? So that is why everyone, the human nature is to go for the shortcuts, to minimize the input and maximize the output. And the third one, where I have already notified that by physicist Richard Feynman on December 29, 1959 at the California Institute of Caltech. Nanotechnology. Now I am going to tell you about the applications of the nanotechnology across the world. The first application. It is hard to imagine how small the applications of nanotechnology are. Everyone will pose a question everyone will be like this if I pose a question now. So basically, I have told you 10 power minus 9 meter of nanotechnology. I say the applications are meter. There are no boundaries for the application. Everywhere is nanotechnology. Even when you talk, even when you take the mic, even when everyone watching the video is example of nanotechnology. No, that's it. The basic concept. Let us consider, I have gathered a few examples to give you from the basic life, from the daily life. Let us consider a newspaper, which we will be reading every day. A newspaper, namely, could be a length of, say, 100 meters. 100 centimeters. Sorry, 100 centimeters. Now, in a namely normal newspaper, the nanoparticles present in it are about millions and trillions and lakhs of millions of nanoparticles are present. Let us consider a marble which you used to play when you are children. A marble can simply explain the formation of the whole world using the nanotechnology. How? I will be saying you. Applications of nanotechnology. Now these are the applications that I have been stating. I have been eager to tell you. The stealth technology used by the militaries and the armies, the cancer treatment, targeted drug delivery, nanoparticles are used in this. Civil engineering issues. The India is placing a great opportunities for the youth. The Indian government is placing great opportunities for the youth in the terms of civil engineering. And then the mechanical levels and then the programmable matter. Sound waves. Now I am coming into the stealth technology. Have you ever watched a jet plane flying in the air of an army? A jet plane of an army. Have you ever seen it?
Yes.
Of course, everyone has been seen it. In order to catch the other planes of the enemies, the planes will release a type of waves. These are the waves. The radar system. In many of the movies, we will be seeing these types of circles and these types of water, and the technology is used is sound waves in the water to find the submarines. Now, the nanotechnology has solved the issue of becoming invisible to the enemies. Stealth technology, air forces. The India's first most airplane built by the Indian Army in order to get our ourselves invisible for the Indian people and the other enemies. The main concept is that these stealth technologies anywhere, the stealth technologies in Air Force, the stealth technologies in Marines, the stealth technologies, the recent released cavalry, INS cavalry, S-50, the Scorpio, they are being coated with a paint. This paint consists of nanoparticles which absorbs the radio waves released by the other planes, which deviate, which diverts the current location of the plane and confuse the enemies. The next one, the Marines, the Scorpio, recently released by the Indian Navy. And the next one, targeted drug delivery, cancer treatment. Nowadays, many of the people are being dying. For example, to say the truth, in the world, 100 million of people are being suffered by the cancer. It is due to the abnormal growth of the tissue, human tissues. Now the nanotechnology has also played its role in solving this problem. The nanotechnology, these are the vehicles, liposomes, miters and dermisers. These are the vehicles used by the nanotechnologies. For example, consider my hand. If I inject these particles at my hand, we can apply a magnetic field on our hand and the particles can be traveling from the hand to the diseased part, and particular radiation is being given to them. At that radiation, they release the coated medicine upon them and they directly affect the tissue on the spot and clear it within seconds. The most efficient method to cure the cancer at present days is targeted drug delivery. Civil department. In the civil department, the major part is construction. The construction consists of pillars, the trusses, etc. Concrete. The nanotechnology is used to prepare the concrete and the cement such that there are no more beneficial. The construction in the businesses is inevitable, cannot be even stopped. In fact, it is already in the fields of concrete, steel and glass, many more. The concrete is strong, more durable and more efficient than it has ever been. Programmable matter, the one used for the mechanical engineers. I want everyone to pay attention now. The programmable matter. Imagine the nanoparticles upon your hand. Each nanoparticles consists of a programming upon them. Each nanoparticles, find yourself fixing the physical structure and the molecular structure of the atoms. If the nanoparticles are placed on the hand, if you wish for a gun, they will be transforming into a gun. How many of you has watched the Transformers 4 movie here? From the Transformers 4 movie, it is not just a fiction. At present, it is being carried a research on this topic, and then it is also used to detect the molecular levels of the detectors. The next one, the recently released INS cavalry S-50 submarine by the Indian Navy. This is the best ever submarine released by the Indian Navy. And I have to notify that this submarine Scorpio is being built by the Indian engineers, the marine engineers. Create anything you like. No more boundaries for your imagination. Be a great person. Thank you for this opportunity.